Namaskar. I am Sambara Bhumaya, the Vyavasthapak Dharmakarta of Sahakara Dharmapeetham, which is a Dharmic Samstha propagating the cooperative philosophy and its principles among the public and striving to protect the cooperative movement of India. Dear fellow citizens, today let us know the protections given to the cooperative sector by the Constitution of India. These cooperatives, after the resolution of the National Development Council and the implementation of the cooperative sector along with the public sector, private sector, the cooperative sector has developed to the state, to the reach, that is it was satisfied the 67% of the agricultural needs of the rural India, whereas in 47 it was only 3%. But due to this government's protection and support and budgetary supports in the 5-year plan, it was developed to that stage. But after we entered in the new economic policy or economic liberalization, particularly after this period, after 90, it has been diminished. Today it was only 10 to 15% the cooperatives are serving the needs of the rural necessities. And this other side, the private sector has encroaching all these developing by the encroaching the business of the the cooperative sector and developed in the nook and corner. It is developed, but the cooperative sector is diminished. It means cooperatives, as I earlier said, cooperative sector is the sector of the public. Cooperative sector is users members sector. It is a public sector, whereas the private sector is investor sector. So like the public sector, that does not mean public sector is a people's sector. Let us call the cooperative sector is a people's economic sector. Private sector is only private investor sector. So after this, in implementation of the new economic policy, the private sector is developed, but the people's economic sector called the cooperative sector is diminished. But in latest times, the government of India taking necessary steps to strengthen it. But in that process, a negative which kills the cooperative sector, some amendments have taken place in the acts. That is in Banking Regulation Amendment Act and Multi-State Cooperative Acts, in some states acts. So in that backdrop, let us know what are the constitutional protections to the cooperative sector, because if we know these protections given by the constitution, we can easily understand the amendments brought in recently. So let us know first this is the basic. Our constitution preamble is the main structure, basic structure, on which all the activities of the central or state governments is being pursuing only to achieve the goals of the preamble. So let us know the preamble reads like this: We, the people of India, have resolved to establish India as a sovereign, socialistic, secular, democratic republic, and to secure for all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, freedom of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and opportunity, and to promote brotherhood among all while ensuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. So, these are the golden ideals the constitution in preamble. So, these ideals are to be fulfilled by the activities of the governments. So, we are following mixed economic system, that is public sector, private sector, cooperative sector. Public sector is day by day they are withdrawing, it is going to be again negative, going to be withdrawn all. And what about this cooperative sector? Cooperative sector is to be developed, because cooperative sector, as I said, it is a people's economic sector. Private sector is the economic activity, economic sector of the investors. So, the investors economic sector is developing, means the people's rights, people's are being exploited further. It denotes this cooperative sector is the protector from the exploitation of the private sector. No, so that is the diminishing the cooperative sector denotes that the exploitation is high, the protective measures are less. So, in that backdrop, every citizen should know that no, the constitution is given a right, a protection to strengthen the cooperative sector, and we have been protected. So, as per this preamble, first preamble, the cooperative sector is the only sector which provides all the ideals enshrined in the preamble of our constitution. That is, it gives justice, social, economic, means it is a economic democracy. Neither the private sector gives, neither public already it is going. So, if we ignore the cooperative sector, the economic democracy and even the political democracy will fall in danger. Hence, we have to protect the ideals of the this constitution, to fulfill the ideals of the constitution. The cooperative sector is the only way. And this section 39C article, section not it is article 39C said, the state shall in particular direct its policy for the security of the operation of the economic system does not lead to the concentration of wealth and the means of production to the common detriment. That means, now in the process of the new economic policy and the market economy is going all against this 39C, but these directions in the 39C would fulfill only by the cooperative sector. So, this is the body, it is the main idea of the cooperative sector, equal to the 39C. So, this is the 39C. So, the private sector is going against the 39C, but whereas the cooperative sector is implementing the spirit of the 39C. 43 living wages for workers. So, the 43, the state shall endeavor to secure this. The 43 says that the cooperative sector must be implemented in the rural India. It is clear that this to encourage cottage industries and individual or cooperative base in rural areas. So, that means the cooperative sector is being protected. 43B, of promotion of cooperatives. That it 43B article reads like this: the state shall endeavour to promote the voluntary establishment, autonomous functioning, democratic control and professional management of cooperatives. So this 43B gives us the autonomous status and autonomous functioning of the and democratic control. So this is a protection given by the constitution. So and further we have we get the protection under fundamental right 19(1)(g), the protection for certain rights relating to freedom of expression, etc. Every citizen shall have the right to form association or unions or cooperatives, to protect, to practice any profession or to carry on any profession, trade or business. So the fundamental right gives us that we have been C is giving we have to form the cooperatives, and the cooperatives shall do business. It is given a fundamental right to do our business. Why? Because when these latest amendments in the Multi-State Cooperative Act and the Banking Regulation Amendment Act is violate this section 19(1)(g). The Article 246 clearly says the cooperative sector, cooperative subject is a state subject. In the list of specified in the list of 7th schedule. So it is Article 246 given the protection that it is a state subject. And some of the judgments we have to know. Some of the judgments recently given by the Supreme Court of India. In 2019 it gave that in a case number 9017, the cooperatives are independent organizations just like a private organization. Cooperative properties would not come under the purview of Article 12 of the Constitution, which deals with the government properties. That means clearly the cooperatives are independent properties like the private sector. So, but it is a collective property of the user members. It is not the public, it is not the government property. And another Supreme Court judgment on 20th July 2021, the Supreme Court had struck down a part of the 97th Constitutional Amendment which deals with the state subject, encouraged the amendments, the state which the amendments is encouraged. Further it said that the cooperative subject is the state subject and the government of India cannot encroach the state subject, and the Supreme Court has assured that the Supreme Court will protect the state's rights. Further, so that means the state subject, since the cooperative sector is a state subject, if any act which encroaches the state subject, it can't be, it is deemed to be unconstitutional. In another case, honorable judgment it gave that Honorable Supreme Court held on 18th October 2022 in case number SC 849/SLP civil number 506 of 2020/13 that the part 19th B of the Constitution 97th Amendment Act 2011 would not be applicable to the local cooperative societies. That means the amended part 9th B cannot be applicable to the cooperatives which had the state subject. And further B, further it said that the basic principles of cooperations are that the members join as a human beings, not as a co-capitalist. That means the user members are only eligible to become a member, but not the investors. Investors cannot become a members. And upheld that the cooperative movement is both a theory of life and a system of business. How is the Supreme Court given a respect to the given a and judgment that the movement of cooperative is the theory of life and a system of business. So it is a pride for the system, cooperative economic system. So in the backdrop of these amendments and the sections, the section 12(1) of the Banking Regulation Amendment Act and the section 26 of the Multi-State Cooperative Act are violating these constitution and violating these Supreme Court judgments. Hence they need to be withdrawn, and the discussion paper given by the RBI cannot be allowed to have its say. So that need to be withdrawn by the RBI, and the proposal to constitute a share market for the cooperative sector, cooperative banks need to be withdrawn. Thank you, members.